Every day I think about, really every day, legitimately I think about this every day. There's so many women who struggled to be physicians and to do what I get to do, and if it weren't for them, I wouldn't be where I am. I'm Amber Thacker. I'm medical director for the hospitalist service here at Regional 1, and I also work part-time in the newborn nursery here as a pediatrician. As a child, I always dreamed of doing what I'm doing now. I wanted to be a physician, and I read about these characters in books, Elizabeth Blackwell and all sorts of other physicians, and sort of fantasized about living that, and I get to live my dream. And so like on a normal day, even before the pandemic, I think I was writing my own story. To say I wasn't scared would be, an unfair thing to say. It was scary. I just felt like that it was really important to put on the PPE, put my fear aside, and be brave and do my job, and that if I did, other people would feel calm and more comfortable over time, and that's exactly how that worked out. I love what I do. I'm living my own dream, and I really appreciate that.
We see everybody that comes through the front door. People come in with all kinds of complaints, and we're the first providers to diagnose them and examine them, and if they're sick enough, they get admitted to the hospital. I'm Dr. Shante Smart, and I am an emergency medicine physician. Write My Story is how the patient perceives me when I walk into a room. Patients are inherently nervous, anxious, scared. I feel my story starts when I first encounter the patient. It means being an advocate for them. Especially for COVID, it made it more deeply personal that I have to be there. I have to be their voice, because we don't allow family members in the rooms with them. You go that extra mile just so you can take care of the patients. I didn't get here by myself. I had a lot of mentors, and I feel that my role is to pave the way for others to come after me, so maybe they won't have it so difficult.
As a physician, I think one of my biggest roles is as an educator. And so I think overall COVID kind of mobilized me as, hey, I am that educator for this community, not just inside these walls, but outside. Only 35% of physicians are females, and about 2% are Black females. Being a female physician is not the rarity. I'm not any better than anyone else. I'm not any brighter than anyone else. It was just that path that I chose, and there's availability for that. I grew up in a very small island in the Caribbean. Writing my own story, I would say I just did it chapter by chapter, and it has just kind of truly magnified. It wasn't a, hey, I couldn't be a doctor. It was, hey, this was the role that was meant for me. There is no ceiling. Whatever is your natural trajectory, there is someone there that you can help, that can help you up. It's not, hey, it's man versus woman. It's, hey, this is what I want to do, and this is what I want to do with my life.
For me, the reason that this was important to me to get this is that my grandfather, he was 93 years old, and he recently passed away from COVID. So if I can get this vaccine and prevent anybody else or anybody else's family from going through what mine went through, then absolutely it's the right thing to do. Us being the Trauma One Center, the 150-mile radius around Memphis, it's essential that we stay open, and we can't do that without healthy employees. So it was not a matter of really if, it just when. So we're fortunate, and we're excited about today. We've seen this since day one in our hospital with the COVID units. These patients are struggling, it's real, and we're taking it serious. So I think we're very fortunate to be able to get this vaccine and do what we can to take care of our community.